What's up guys, Alfredo here from over at Twitch and YouTube. Alfredo Plays, standing in for the kind of funny dudes. Just recently they sent me down to Respawn Entertainment to check out Titanfall 2. I got tons of hands-on with multiplayer. That's what we're talking about today. I did get a glance at campaign. I have my impressions on a separate kind of funny reacts video somewhere on their YouTube channel. Anyways, this is multiplayer and overall I loved it, man. It was fun and it was awesome. I had a great time playing. Essentially, if you enjoyed Titanfall's multiplayer, you're gonna enjoy Titanfall 2's multiplayer. They didn't take chances or big risks with Titanfall's multiplayer, and I've only played a small amount of this, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, Titanfall's multiplayer was awesome, and I felt like the way that they wanted to approach this was, let's just build upon it, right? Let's not try and do too much. Let's just make what was great and amplify that, and they did a great job of doing that. Now, I only got to play a little bit for 2 hours, but I did get hands-on with 3 new maps. We got Boomtown, Homestead, and Forward Base Kodai. I also got hands-on with 3 different game modes: Amped, Hardpoint, Pilot versus Pilot, and Bounty Hunt. Bounty Hunt is the new game mode, which essentially you get kills, whether it be AI or another player, and you get money for those kills. Essentially, then you take that, you turn it into a bank. The team with the most money at the end wins. I got hands-on with the 2 new Titans, Ion and Scorch, as you can see right there on the screen. It was fun. I love the Titans. One of the things that I kind of had an issue with in terms with Titanfall's multiplayer was the 3 different Titans, the Strider, Atlas, Ogre. When it came down to it, it kind of just felt like, you know, one was beefier, the other one was faster, and the other one was kind of the in-between. These felt different, and they felt like they had more of a personality to them. So, you know, when I actually got to play with the different Titans, Ion and Scorch, they had different enough abilities that made me go, oh, okay, like, there's a different play style to this. It's different than just like, I could move faster or I could tank more hits. And so it was really, really cool. What you just saw right there was the anti-Titan LG97 Thunderbolt. That's a new anti-Titan weapon. So there are a lot of new weapons and abilities in Titanfall 2's multiplayer. And like I said before, I just felt like they're really just taking the angle of, let's build upon what was great. I did get hands-on with the grapple. One of the cool things about the grapple was it just fit into Titanfall. And I like that, man. I like that they didn't try and go over the top and try to add things in. Everything that they added just felt like it fits. The grapple was something that was a great representation of that. Titanfall's movement was one of the great things about Titanfall, and the grapple just fit. I was able to do the traditional wall run and bunny hop, but then the grapple added and amplified to that gameplay in the sense that I could continue that from different angles and variations that I was not able to do that before. And so I'm liking the way that they're approaching this multiplayer. And I'm excited, dudes. It played very well. If you didn't enjoy Titanfall's multiplayer, this is more or less the same as Titanfall's multiplayer. Titanfall 2 is just essentially an amplified version of Titanfall. But it's fun. I would give it a try. I know some of you guys might be like, oh, well, you know, it's not a super twitchy FPS like Call of Duty is. It's more so there's just a lot of action and moment-to-moment combat, like that awesome Titan kill right there. Like I said, it's just fun. It's a cool multiplayer. There's a lot of variety in terms of the different things you can do. I'm not one for playing my multiplayer games with, you know, vehicles or let alone mech gameplay, but I feel like they did a great job with the mechs to kind of just feel like a larger version of yourself, just pummeling things around you. Like I just punched that guy right in the face. And it's fun. I think you guys would have a blast. One of the cool things being there is I felt like they really cared about, you know, the players, in the sense that they were, you know, they were walking around asking us questions and how we would change things and what we thought about stuff. And it not only showed, you know, because of course we were there and they wanted to, you know, make us happy or anything like that, but I saw that in the game itself. You know, you know me, I went into the settings, I checked to see if bumper jumper was there and, you know, all the kind of settings I would like, and I saw that there was settings for dead zones, and dead zones essentially just help, you know, negate like drift on your analog stick, but it can be very detrimental to precision aiming. And that, seeing that there made me go, geez, like these guys are really catering to all types of variations in terms of the audience that would play this game, the casual and in the hardcore. And that really stood out to me. That was something that made me go, okay, these guys get it, you know what I mean? They also have this cool new feature for multiplayer called My Networks, and essentially it's kind of like an advanced clan system. You can go there, you have moderators, there's a chat room, all that kind of stuff, and I liked it because that was really cool. It's an awesome way to get your like casual base to kind of play together. I know a lot of issues with a lot of recent games like The Division or Destiny, kind of things like that, which kind of promote playing together but don't really give you a way to play together. And My Network was kind of a refreshing little take on just I don't know, clans, you know what I mean? They gave you incentives. You can designate a time of day for an hour where everyone can get together and get double XP, so they give you a reason to group up. And I don't know, from what I played, like as you guys can see, I'm excited. It played very well. Sometimes, you know, you go to these type of things and even though they say, hey, you know, it's still early and there could be a lot of bugs and then the game doesn't work and everything's all over the place. But they told us that, you know, they gave us that too. They were like, hey, you know, this is still early, but the game worked and it ran really well from the little that I played. And I'm excited. I'm really excited because I think that this is going to be a great multiplayer game. Campaign, we'll see. I have my impressions in a separate video, but I enjoyed what I play. And I had a lot of fun with it, man. I don't know what else there is to say, but it was an awesome experience, and I'm excited for Titanfall 2. That's it. For those of you guys, you know, that are joining me here right now, thank you for allowing me to speak to you guys on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the Kind of Funny Dudes. I'll be having a lot of, you know, detailed multiplayer footage on my YouTube channel, Alfredo Plays, and of course, I'll be streaming this nightly. So thanks for having me, and I'll catch you guys later.